What's going on, guys? Sevy Galaxy here, back at it again with another Sevy Galaxy Talks. Today I'm wearing my Heroes and Villains shirt from Metro Boomin because, you know, gotta represent, you know, my favorite album right here. This is my favorite album. And yeah, back at it again with another video, and today we're gonna talk about another Metro Boomin album. That's why I got the shirt. What's the name of it? One second. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, the album. And obviously this is from the movie Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, the one that just came out. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. All right. So I'm gonna say this album did not hit at first. At first, a couple songs were like bangers, but let's be honest, you gotta sometimes sit down and analyze or actually listen to the album. And that's what I did. I actually listened to the album, and let me tell you, I actually found a lot of bangers that I didn't really think were bangers, and now I do. So I'm gonna give you guys my list. Actually, I was actually gonna say I don't really have a top 5. I mean, I do have a top 5, but I'm gonna list all the songs in order of how much I like them. Okay, so we're gonna start with my number 1. It would be Calling, which is with Sway Lee, Nav, and a Boogie with a Hoodie. Honestly, this song just, it's just so nice, you know. Like, I just think about my exes when I listen to that song, you know. But let's not get into that, okay? So that's my number 1. My number 2, it would be Home with Don Toliver and Lil Uzi Vert. And let me tell you, this song is so nice at night, just driving, you know, getting in my feels. Best song ever. You know, if you just want to chill, Home, like, Don Toliver just has such a nice voice, you know. But yeah, that's my number 2. Number 3, I would say Annihilate. This song with Sway Lee, Lil Wayne, and Offset. I honestly thought Lil Wayne shouldn't have been on this song, and it would have been amazing. Like, no hate towards Lil Wayne, but he's just not, you know, trending. You know, you feel me? But I think Sway Lee always got the nice melody and the bars. And Offset, I mean, his flow is just out of this world, honestly. But that's gonna be my number 3. Number 4, All the Way Live with Future and Lil Uzi Vert. And let me tell you, I didn't really listen to the song at first. I would just skip it. But I actually sat down and I listened to it. I was like, whoa, I was missing out. And I think this album came out like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and I was definitely missing out. So if you haven't listened to it, All the Way Live, such a great song. Shout out to Future. And shout out to Lil Uzi, because he did his thing, that's for sure. Alright, and then my number 5 would be Danger, aka Spider, with Offset and JID. And let me tell you, that song is a banger. Okay, banger. I mean, JID just has, you know, like, the way he raps, you know, is just crazy. And then Offset, I mean, we talked about this already. He got the flows. But either way, that's gonna be the top 5, okay? But honestly, in general, this whole album is full of bangers. I mean, obviously at first you don't really like think it's gonna have that, but if we're being honest, it does have a lot of bangers. I think maybe like 3 are not really like that good, but that's gonna be my top 5, okay? And then my number 6, I would say Link Up with Don Toliver, Wizkid, Beam, and Tolan. Let me tell you, Don Toliver is just so good, and I am glad and I am thankful that Don Toliver is working with Metro Boomin so much, because let me tell you, Don Toliver has the best voice in the game. Obviously it's auto-tune, but still though, like, it's so good, so good. And Wizkid, I really don't listen to his music like that, but on Not All Heroes Wear Capes. He was really good on that one song. I don't remember the name, but that album also pretty good. I don't know if I ever read that one. I don't know. Either way though. My number 7 would be Self Love with Coi Leray. And let me tell you, Coi Leray has grown so much ever since she dropped that one song that was very popular on TikTok. But still though, Coi Leray, Self Love, such a chill song and so good. You know, I've seen a lot of people like talk about it, like, oh, I never really thought I was gonna like this song, or like I didn't know Coi Leray could do all this. You know, such a great song. Such a great album. All right, and then my number 8 would be Hummingbird. I know a lot of people were saying that James Blake was not supposed to be on this album, like he's trash or whatever. James Blake is so goated. His voice is just so nice. So nice. He has way too many songs to name that are so good. But Hummingbird, it's a long song, but it's just so good. Like his voice is just relaxing, you know? Anyways, moving on. My number 9 would be Am I Dreaming? With A$AP Rocky and Rosie. Or Royce. I think it's Royce. Either way though, such a great song. Such a great song. I didn't really pay attention to it at first, but Am I Dreaming? I kind of noticed a lot of people listening to it. So Am I Dreaming is such a good song. Such a good song. And my number 10 would be Silk and Cologne with 8 and Offset. Honestly, 8 is good, you know. Never really heard of her. And Offset definitely got the flow. You know, his verse on this song is just so good to not listen to the song. So, Offset, shout out to you, because you're the GOAT. Yeah. Okay. Alright. And then I feel like 11, 12, and 13 on this list are just not it. You know, and they were actually all the way at the bottom on the album. And that's why I'm not going to listen to them. But number 11 on my list would be Giving Up with Don Toliver, 21 Savage, and 2 Chainz. Honestly, I feel like 21 Savage should not have been on this album, but whatever. I don't really care. He just doesn't have the Spider-Man vibe, you know? But that's just me though. Number 12 would be Nonviolent Communication with James Blake, 21 Savage, and A$AP Rocky. And same thing. I think 21 Savage should not have been on this album, but I know Metro Boomin, 21 Savage, they're always collabing. But still though, he really shouldn't have been on this album. Or 2 Chainz either. I think 2 Chainz is just whatever. But Don Toliver on Giving Up is actually really good. Not gonna lie. I mean, Don Toliver never misses, you know? And then last but not least, number 13 would be Nas Morales by Nas. And let me tell you, I don't really like Nas like that, you know? So I'm not really gonna listen to that song like ever again. But other than that, the top 10s that I listed are definitely my go-tos. So we'll catch you guys on the next one. I hope you guys enjoy this album. I hope you guys enjoy this album as much as I did, and let me know what y'all thought. And give me your top 5 songs. Not gonna lie, just give me your top 5 songs. I really want to know what you guys think about this album. All right, I'm serious. Really comment what y'all thought about this album. All right, so I'll catch you guys on the next one. Sevi Galaxy out. My food is burning. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Sevi Galaxy out. Another Sevi Galaxy Talks. Let's go.